అర్థం కాల. అవును, పైన సెక్యూరిటీ దగ్గర. హలో, సరేనా? మైక్ ఇదే రికగ్నైజ్ అవుతుంది, అది రికగ్నైజ్ అవ్వట్లా. ప్రాబ్లం అది. అదిగో ಹೌದು.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, we all have gathered here to celebrate World Town Planning Day 2022. I am Saishri Naik, student of Environment Planning and Management, second year. I feel extremely privileged to extend my warm welcome to respected guest of honor, Professor Dr. Kavita Rao, Vice Chancellor, JNE FAU, who is joining us online, Director of SPA VIJAYAWADA, Professor Dr. Ramesh Vikonda, Head of Department of Planning, Professor Dr. Abdul Razak Mohammed, who is also the coordinator for the World Town Planning Day, SPAV Registrar Shri KV Uma Maheshwara Rao, and my warm welcome to all the faculties, staff members, and my dear friends. Now I invite all the dignitaries with a request to please occupy your chairs on the stage. I now request Mr. Rajiv R., the co-coordinator of World Town Planning Day, to come on the stage and welcome all the dignitaries, faculties, non-teaching staff, and students.
Thank you, Saraswati. Good afternoon to all. I am Rajiv, Assistant Professor from the Department of Planning, and I'm very happy to welcome all of you for this event. Our director, who is the patron of this event, Professor Dr. Srikonda Ramesh. Our guest of honor, who has joined us online, Madam is the Vice Chancellor of JNFU, Professor Dr. Kavita Daryani Rao. Madam, I hope we are audible to you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Coordinator of World Town Planning Day and Head of the Department of Planning, Professor Dr. Abdul Razak Mohammed, and our Registrar, Mr. Uma Maheshwar Rao, all HODs, Deans, and faculty members who have joined us, and staff of VIJAYAWADA, and my dear students who have joined us on this World Town Planning Day celebrations at VIJAYAWADA. So, before we start with this event, we should kind of know what is World Town Planning Day or how this day came about. So, as a part of this welcome, I will just quickly enlighten the audience on what is World Town Planning Day. So, World Town Planning Day is observed annually on 8th of November every year. And this year is set aside to commemorate the important role of planning that plays an important role in creating and designing of our communities. Town planning is one of the most important parts of creating a very organized and livable society. And this actual act of planning gained full recognition when this day was founded in 1949 as a bid to look at town planning from a global approach and promote its role in creating livable communities. For example, if we see around, we can think about the area that we live in. We can see how easily we can reach out to some places. We can commute to different areas from where we are staying to where we are working, etc. And this ease would not have been possible had it been without the application of careful town planning. So town planning is one of the most important processes that goes into the development of any urban, peri-urban or rural areas, and it determines how seamlessly we work, live and play in any given environment. And it is not a very new concept that is there. It has been there since ancient times, or since the time we had our Indus Valley civilizations, the Mesopotamian civilization and the Egyptian civilizations, and which has quite positively evolved also. So this year at SK Vijayawada, we are organizing the World Town Planning Day celebrations on the theme that is wealthy cities to healthy cities. So we all know that cities are engines of economic growth, but the past 2 years of COVID has kind of taught us that it is not just cities to be seen as centers of economic growth, but also we have to shift and move into healthy and livable spaces. So healthy cities is the concept that we should start working on. So with this quick background, I once again invite all the dignitaries for this event. And on the dais and off the dais, I welcome all the attendees, all the faculty, staff, and students of SK Vijayawada, and for the World Town Planning Day celebrations 2022. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request Professor Dr. Razak sir to grace the stage. Dr. Abdul Razak Mohammed, Head of Department of Planning, is an urban and regional planner with master's degree in sociology, who holds executive masters in e-governance, PhD in urban and regional planning, MPhil in sociology, masters in town and country planning, MA in sociology, and postgraduate diploma in human resource management. Sir is specialized in the subject areas such as urban and rural sociology, urban and regional planning, environmental education, tourism planning, disaster management, universal design and accessibility, participatory planning, research methodology, governance, and e-governance. He has published about 40 research articles in the national and international journals, attended about 15 international conferences and 25 national conferences. Sir has even written chapters on sociology, town planning, environment education, and e-governance subjects. He has organized around 6 international conferences and 15 national conferences on various issues. There have been large number of special articles and interviews of Sir, published in daily newspapers such as The Hindu, Times of India, Deccan Chronicle, and India Today. He has even written environmental education booklets for school children and teachers on neighborhood, water conservation, floods, and droughts. I now request Dr. Razak sir to please shed some light on World Town Planning Day.
I'm really delighted to part of the World Town Planning Day across the globe. Presents an excellent opportunity to look at planning, planning education. In a global perspective. The basic idea of World Town Planning Day is the collaboration between professional planners, public, and local decision makers. It is digital principles in the practice of planning, or we practice ethical principles. The third one is approaches that provide equity in community planning and development. It's very brief about the how the World Town Planning Day is celebrated in so many years. And we do also celebrate every day on the occasion of World Town Planning Day in our next year. I'm very glad to see the SPA faculty, staff and students sharing your valuable time to join with the global community to celebrate the World Town Planning Day. It is a day to learn the eminent speakers on the chosen topic, the wealthy cities to healthy cities, which is envisaged by the concept of the International Society of Urban Regional Planners. The recently held World Conference in October 2022. So I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our Director, Dr. Ramani sir, for wholehearted support and concern towards conduct of this event. We do have talented planners, administrators, and the government and academic sector. This is our chief guest of honor. Today we have the Dr. Shabia Madam as the guest of honor today as presenters in online. So it was not possible for the guest, Dr. Samir Sharma, the IAS, the Chief Secretary of the Government of Andhra Pradesh, due to his illness. But he can convey the message to say all the success of today's program by speaking to the statement. To state to all of you, the chief guest who agreed to come is a planner himself as a graduation, post-graduation and PhD at different universities in abroad. It is very good combination of a planner become administrator and the custodian of the governance of national and state level. As we know that the administrative governance aspect becomes so important in spatial planning. On the other hand, education, the planning education. There we have Dr. Kavita Madam Test. He's a planner, professor, an institutional builder, and the Vice Chancellor for 2 times. Because we see display had leadership in promotion of higher education in the field of architecture and planning. So we may be privileged to listen to her sharing her intellectual piece on the theme of the day. On this occasion, I would like to present some few points on the theme of healthy cities to healthy cities. It is very much suits to this context of spatial planning today in terms of governance to play a significant role in building sustainable cities and communities. And it is also the main target envisaged by the Sustainable Development Goal. I see from the literature and also from practice, a livable community, one who were wish to live. We study in planning, residential choice, location, place. Is a place where they can find to live, work, shop, socialize, and access to entertainment. That's a very complete neighborhood. We say the complete street. So it's not just only the vehicles and pedestrians, but many activities. It's a complex issue when we talk about wish to live, ambitions. Everybody got a preference to live in a place where you choose. In the park city. Maybe many reasons for it. But what is viewed from this perspective as a community, it is a sense of place. And it is the sentiments. The sense of place, which is the spatial. So you feel that you are part of the community, living in a place of the city. But the sentiment is attachment to the place and people there in the city is the sentiment. So healthy cities means healthy living. As well as community livability refers to environmental quality of an area as not perceived by planners but perceived by the residents, the people who work in different places, and the customers, maybe in the market, and the visitors in different places. People should feel that my livable city is one made up of little communities where people feel connected, interact, opportunity to meet each other, share their views, they share their concerns, and live together. Use of space at house, streets, parks, playgrounds, community hall, shopping area, makes the community close and pave way to social development. Healthy living refers to social quality of an area as perceived by residents and the visitors. Because residents, the people live, and there are visitors who come for socialization. Livability is affected by a community, public safety, community cohesion, friendliness, pride and opportunity. This improves the quality of social interactions, that is neighborliness, fairness, respect, community identity and pride to be part of the local community. Opportunities for recreation and entertainment, existence of cultural resources. So providing basic services with the community is important and is sentimental. People have to travel to another community, another area for basic services, including education, recreation, food, medical care, cultural activities. But when the community finds these services within their own place, with all of the emotional connections described above, they will feel attached to it. And it is called what I did my study and found out that it is just called spatial access to livelihood needs in terms of local community living in urban areas. The demand for quality of spatial development and transformation process towards sustainable digital knowledge-based, innovation-oriented, the modern trend in terms of planning. All towards a healthy, equitable, and just society appears to be a mandate for our future city and regional plans. The need to be reflected in the profile of planning education also. The academic society, jointly with representatives of the spatial planning professionals, needs to exchange the fundamentals of core requirement for planning education, reflecting on the needs and aspirations of the different planning cultures, positions of planners, and professional practice and education system. Today, many cities compete each other in terms of developing infrastructure. So this is called attractiveness. The investment, they try to attract more investments to the city, capital investment projects. That may be seen from an economic point of view. So attractiveness is not only the term investment of building infrastructure, that is the economics of planning. But I believe in that what it is making livable homes, streets, and neighborhoods as a place in which the spaces are arranged, organized, which gives to comfortable living with my family if I am living in my neighborhood, neighbors and friends, which becomes the sociology of city planning. So attractiveness is not seen from the perspective of attracting more investment in core city infrastructure building, but look at from the neighborhood perspective. What is the how we are trying to attract the neighborhoods to people to live inside? Because every house owners or houses are considered as a place of living, and it is an investment. It is everybody put a lot of money to buy a house or a flat or a multi-story apartment, flats or a single story. So it's all investment. But how we look at those investments are just left with the people. We know that the situation of the neighborhoods are somewhere in the city, different perspective of spatial planning and infrastructure availability. And we can see the very urban areas where people don't have access to basic requirements. So my concern is to see the attractiveness seen from the how we make residents and neighborhoods are attractive. So in that particular aspect, I think there are 4 questions right in mind to think as a planner. If planners help manage the city to be made attractive, do they ask themselves how to make the city attractive? How socially effective is the infrastructure building process? Infrastructure building process is taking place in the city, but how it is effective in terms of the user's point, not only the investor's point, social effectiveness. That's why we see that today people talk about a social impact assessment also for the cosmic projects, how many people are benefiting. The third question, are truly considering the livability environment by building social capital and spatial access to livelihood needs. Because of human resources, neighborhood communities are human resources. How the human resources are seen from the social capital, how they are being made live comfortably with access to all the facilities. Is it the city and neighborhood planning is specifically And people are informed, participated in various stages in the process of planning. Participatory planning, which we talk about today, from the city planning, regional planning to neighborhood planning. So it is essentially the question of an economy that prioritize people, places, and the planet, and move beyond profit and growth. This is what I put as a economic, the wealthy cities. So we focus on economics. To prioritizing social, cultural, and ecological well-being, maybe we can call it healthy cities. An ethics of protecting the common good should be brought back to the new planning agenda with equity, well-being, health as the overriding principles for building better cities for all. So here I looked at a brief points which I thought important for the students to understand about how we are moving from wealthy cities to healthy cities, because it's what also what we think about the economics and how it becomes the society. So I take this opportunity to thank all of you and spare your time. I know it is a holiday and many of them are very busy with your studio programs or reasons. So I have to see that you are going to gain something, not going to lose. So at least your presence really made success of this program. And I'm also very happy that we are part of the today's function as we celebrate with the world. As an international event, it's a global, so I feel proud that we celebrated today as a mark of respect to the planning field of education and profession. Thank you all. I'm looking forward to see our chief guest, madam, is going to speak to us about the enlighten us to the theme of today's program. Thank you all once again. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir. That was indeed very informative. The next dignitary to honor us with her words is respected guest of honor, Professor Dr. Kavita Rao, Vice Chancellor, JNFU. Professor Dr. Kavita Rao studied architecture and specialized in housing. Her research, mostly funded by AICTE, focuses on low-income housing in the urban slum communities as well as the impact of globalization on cities. She is guiding several doctoral research scholars in JNFU as well as other institutions. Ma'am is currently Vice Chancellor of the university for the second term and have been involved in academic administration in various capacities. As Director of Evaluation, she introduced many measures in the examination section of the university for automation. She is also interested in collaborative work with other institutions and has been instrumental in collaborating with international universities. MAM had initiated an R&D cell in the university in which student and faculty research is proactively encouraged and given seed funding. She received the IIID Lifetime Achievement Award in 2013 and the Telangana State Government Award on International Women's Day in 2018. To recognize her contribution in academics, she has been also nominated twice as a member of Council of Architecture by Government of Telangana. I now request Dr. Kavita ma'am to please say a few words. Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable thoughts. It's an honor to hear from you. Now I'm glad to invite respected Director of SPA Vijayawada, Professor Dr. Ramesh Trikonda, to give a special address. Dr. Ramesh Trikonda acquired his degree in Bachelor's of Architecture and completed his post-graduation in Town and Country Planning. He also holds post-graduation diploma in Ecology and Environment.
I have an update on that. I don't want to give a very lengthy introduction about myself. Good afternoon to all. Distinguished Chief Guest, Dr. Samir Sharma, Joint Secretary, Government of Andhra Pradesh, is supposed to join today. Because of unexpected reasons, he is not in a position to be with us. Now, anyway, we are the guest of honor, Professor Dr. Kavita Daryani Rao, Vice Chancellor of AMEFA. She has given excellent insight about the planning thought and the planning process related to the theme of our talk. We are supposed to discuss on this particular World Town Planning Day. As we are discussing and we are here to celebrate the World Town Planning Day, which is observed annually on November 8th every year. This day was set aside to commemorate the important role in planning as well as structure and play in creation of communities. And also, town planning is one of the most important parts of creating our organized global communities. And this act gained full recognition when this day was founded in 1949. In a very long, we were having this kind of provision that was founded in 1949. Particularly that day has been commemorated to celebrate this particular town planning day. Also goes in the name of Urbanization Day, World Urbanization Day also, which is celebrated, both are almost more or less the same. Globally it is being celebrated to recognize and promote the role of planning in creating the local communities. That's basically which we have focused on, livable communities, where our theme also you can think of it, healthy and wealthy. These are the two things that have to go hand in hand. And then before we just think about it, at the beginning of the 20th century, urban planning began to be recognized as a separate profession. Earlier it was not so at all. It was one of the humanities subject. It has been proposed as one of the important profession of urban planning. This Town Planning Association was founded in 1899, and the first academic course in Britain, started as the urban planning, was offered by the University of Liverpool in 1909. From that day onwards, it has got a lot of recognition how we have to take care about our town countries, our million towns, even from the village to metropolitan cities. It has gained a lot of importance because of its SOR development and kind of a problem. So in case if we leave it to the organized development, then what kind of a problem that because there are all the plans doing. In the 1920s, the idea of modernism and uniformity began to surface in urban planning. Lasted until the 1970s. In the second half of the 20th century, urban planning gradually shifted their focus to individualism and also diversity in urban settings. Specifically, the theme today, what we are specifically thinking about is wealthy cities and healthy cities. Looking at the role of the planning profession at a central and implementation at a local level, particularly thinking about the new urban agenda, generally as you know very well about it, UN Habitat Sustainable Development Goals and sustainable communities and the cities, specifically refers to healthy cities and healthy cities. This is what we have to focus much about it, particularly this day. The theme specifies that global cooperation is very much needed today's urban planning for us to remain sustainable. It arms and also individual organization take an idea of urban planning from the global stage to the cooperation and then excuses that particular the idea of those local surfaces first to benefit the local communities. In the increasing urban world, cities have become the center of society's most pressing economic and social and environmental opportunities and the challenges. They offer the greatest potential to drive growth, opportunities, large-scale innovation, and sustainable solutions. One can say that cities are the giants for the social, cultural, economical, and technological advancements. They facilitate creating thinking and innovation, such as high concentration of the people in the cities. Generally, you know it, what it generates. Most opportunities for attraction and communication, and also promoting creative thinking and develop new ideas and technologies. This then leads to more opportunities for learning and sharing. City facilitates trade, commerce, and provides consumers with more choices of the goods and services. Having said this, cities are regarded for being the key sources of crime, pollution, sickness in the society. When a large number of people are being put together in the space, they are concentrated by the sharing services and other things, there are adverse consequences also we have to see. Such consequences, how it has to be addressed. Unless we are not addressing it in a proper way, a proper direction, consciously integrating important elements in the total planning process, it becomes very difficult for us to address the problems what we have. Though we are in the world of a digital world, where we talk about the GIS, and we talk about the automation, we talk about any kind of IoT and all of the items we have. But these are the tools, but not the silver bullet to give the solutions to us. It is just a tool because brain behind that is our thought process, our thinking. In what way we have to address the problem. We have planned cities and we are seeing it, but transformation is making us our plans to kill. You have to think about it in what way it has to be planned. It's not that we have not planned. Planned cities are there from 1960 onwards, but still we are facing the problems about crime, pollution, and garbage and chemicals, solid waste management, water pollution, air pollution, and whatnot. N number of problems which these problems directly have the impact on the health. To make it healthy cities, first thing is we have to address all such things. Every spectrum, every area has got a kind of a thought process unless it comes out from you, and then we are not in a position to work out very effectively, there is no solution to it. Because so many tools think that when these tools are going to help, these tools are only tools, these are not the silver bullet tools to give the solution. Where this is your mind and your thought and your process, how you will be able to put into proper strategic way, where we can able to try the town planning system in a proper way to give the better, healthy, livable communities. This is one important thing where specifically the thought process what has been given in the theme. We have a lot of planning thought process about eco-sensitive planning. And then even a micro level to macro level sustainable development goals. And water is one important thing which we have to see. Solid waste management, how it has to be integrated with a cloud connectivity to take care of the entire thing in terms of the digital world what we have put in our hand. But what way you have to process it further, kind of a knowledge what we have got, IoT, machine learning, and whatnot. So many tools we are having. Because behind that, there is the important thing that is your brain, your thought process, your strategies really has to work to make it in a better way, to take the world into the better side of it, to make the city healthier. Automatically, once you make the city healthier, it becomes healthy. Of course, in a cities like that, we have seen a lot of slums. There are the rich. See, for instance, if you see Mumbai and Delhi is the most richest cities in the world as far as the statistics are concerned, 2021. This comes under the first top 10 great and richest cities in the world. But still, one side, if you look at it, there is a poverty. There are certain kind of people as deprived of having, not having the facilities. In what way you have to bring in such kind of facilities and how you can able to do proper justice to all communities within the city. There should be a process and a planning thought process is required. Planning principles we have got so many strategies from unit level to the micro level to macro level, even a cities to city region, and regional disparities, how it has to be addressed. All the items once we are in a position to do it in a better way. Definitely we can able to make our cities more stronger, properly to the direction of healthy, and as well as we can reduce the gap between the rich and poor, where we can able to bring all kind of infrastructure facilities to the affordability. The affordability is one of the important things which we have to focus on. In what way we have to do it, and what are the ways? It is just a socio-economic survey you do, and traffic and transportation surveys you do, and demographic surveys and projections you do. Finally, where it will end, and it has to be projected. In some places, the planning schemes, whatever we are doing, it is confined to just to give the planning permissions. But all different departments also it has to percolate, and they have to look into it in what way entire the town planning scheme or the master plan what we have given. Different agencies we deal with the industries. We deal with the water bodies. We deal with the solid waste management. We deal with the land use development and deal with the traffic and transportation. But all the departments have to take a kind of a document as a legal document. They should implement it depending upon each and every agency has to look into it. Then only will be in a position to see the fruits of the kind of a proposal what we are doing. Otherwise, what happens, most it will be seen by what? It will be seen by the municipalities by giving the only permissions. Just a land use based plan. It is not the thing what we have to think about it. We have to go further beyond that one is the land management. And then what is the different agencies also should take this as a major document, a kind of a thought process given by the planners to implement it more effectively. So if they can able to do it, even starting from the solid waste management, drainage, sewage, water supply, what not, so many things which generates the pollution to the society, pollution to the city or any other area. Those things can be addressed by using the tools with your strategies of what exactly which way it has to lead and give a better solutions. That way we can able to address it. Definitely I think that we will be in a position to achieve the kind of a wealthy and healthy city, the kind of concept what we have. Finally, just I wanted to say, our students are doing well, not only there, the kind of a topics whatever we are having here, transportation planning, environmental planning, agricultural planning, what are even from the bachelor degree to PG level. Everywhere all items we are covering and making them very strong and addressing the problems whatever we are discussing. And then we have committed faculty and beautiful staff and students of innovative thinking made to feel us proud and hope we continue the same spirit. Healthier a city it is more likely than to be innovative and more likely it is then will contribute to make the cities livable places. That is what we have to show our professional knowledge to make the cities healthier. In turn, it will make it as one of the healthier cities. So, one of the things what I specifically wanted to tell you is, these kind of things like slums we talk, crime we think about it, and we look into it, and the crime prevention through environmental planning also we try to do it, and the pollution related items, how it has to be addressed, and stress whatever we have brought in the environment, to the environmental sensitive planning, and the migrations to be addressed, so that otherwise what happens is, more the concentration where it is there in one particular location, automatically it gives a lot of strain on the services and infrastructure what we provide that led to pollution. So, conditions, deforestation, encroachment, and also solid waste management, water contaminations, and drilling lands, all other items, every part of the town, what if we wanted to look at it, if we can able to address in that way, we can really make the cities very healthier and happier. And the theme, not the particular day we are going to discussing about it, that way we can able to do the contributions from our side to the best. I think I have just told about my part, what all planners are supposed to do, because that is our social responsibility, and our profession also makes us very strong to address all kinds of problems. And economic point of view, to look at it, you know it very well, unless otherwise, the multiple economy, more you really can able to bring the better industrial output particular town, it has got a multiple economy that makes the wealthier. But distribution of infrastructure should be equity to everyone from all the communities of the town, in the particular town where you really want to address it, as far as preparing the plans for it. I think I wanted to conclude it like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your very informative words on our topic of wealthy cities to healthy cities. Now we move on to another session of prize distribution. So last year during the same time we did have an elaborate 1-month long program called as Urban October 2021, for which we had some competitions also. We had competitions on painting, video making and essay writing. All our students were in their homes during the online semester, still they managed to actively take part, but we did not get a good platform to give away the certificates. So we found that the World Town Planning Day Celebrations 2022 is a very apt platform to give away the prizes. So for this, I request the Director of VIJAYAWADA, Professor Dr. Amish sir, Razak sir, our coordinator for World Town Plan Day celebrations, and Registrar sir to give away the prizes to our winners. So the first competition is painting competition. The first prize winner is so for painting competition, the first prize winner is Mr. Amay Varghese. He is our B-Plan alumni. So he was a fine year last year. Now he has completed his course. So on his behalf, Snigdha from third year will be collecting. The second prize winner is Ms. Islavan Mayuri from MEPM second year. Third prize is Apsi J.S. Rodia of B-Plan third year. We have a consolation prize winner whose submission was equally impressive. Harshini Sri Aluri from B-Plan fourth year. On her behalf, her classmates can collect. The second competition is video making competition. So the first prize winner is Nihal Kagar who is a B-Plan alumni. So on his behalf, Shravya will be collecting. Second prize winner is Sai Manikanda from B-Plan fourth year. So on his behalf, his classmate will be collecting. The third prize winner is Jyoti MB from B-Plan fourth year. The next competition is essay writing competition. The first prize winner was Manjusha Mansala. She is our MEPM alumni. So now she is working. On her behalf, Snigdha will be collected from me. Second prize winner is Apsi J.S. Rodia, B-Plan third year. Third prize winner is once Apsi collects. Good evening, friends. So, I got qualified for essay writing competition, Acadamic world. As you all know, like because of industrialization and globalization, lot of carbon is produced, pollution is produced. So, we should aim for carbon free world for a betterment of future world, society. So we can help our future generations. Yeah, carbon free world. Thank you. So, thank you.
evening, everyone. So last year we have conducted a few competitions based on accelerating urban action for carbon-free world. So for that, we have had an essay competition where we explained how carbon-free world can be contributed, like how people can live in this carbon-free world. And as one of my competitors said, we have to do it for our future and all. How well we are going to do as an urban planners? What are the sustainable ways? What are the efficient ways we can use the fuels in our society? How carbon-free world can be created? This is our one of the basic thing we have to take as a challenge as a planner. So this can be addressed by creating awareness. As we have this opportunity of World Town Planning Day, this is one of the platforms where we can share our knowledge, and also we talk about various aspects where we can do a sustainable urban environment for the future and also for all our existing world.
And we have a consolation prize winner, Mr. Krishna Sai, on his behalf, Sai Kiran Ravi. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. A good event never ends. They take only a pause and keep us waiting for the next. Now we have come to the end of today's ceremony. I invite Registrar of SP Vijayawada, Shri K.V. Uma Maheshwara Rao, to present vote of thanks.
Very good afternoon to everybody. It is my immense pleasure to be here today by celebrating this World Town Planners Day 22. To start with, I thank our honorable director, Professor Ramesh sir, for spending time with us. It is his support and it is cooperation without which it would not have been conducted so nicely. Thank you very much, sir, for giving your valuable time to us. Know the day is very busy and today being holiday also, since morning service here. Encouraging the people and encouraging the organizers and for the organizing of this function is the man behind. Next, I want to thank Professor Dr. Kavita Daryani ma'am. It is really disappointing, man, for us. Immense pleasure and presence here. We have passed a lot of encouragement and support to us, but we are very unfortunate that you could not come and get this in physically here. But still, I thank you, man, for spending your valuable time here and giving your valuable sessions and speech on the occasion of this World Town Planning Day. Thank you very much, man. We expect the same cooperation from your teacher also. I thank Professor Rajat sir. He is the main organizer of this. He is the planner also. He is the main organizer of this function. He is the man who has motivated all the students, and he is the person behind this function who has, because of his support and because of his well planning, it has become a success today. I thank all my deans, all my colleagues, all my faculty, all my non-teaching members, those who are here, and those who have supported from behind this team for making this function a success. Besides all, I heartily thank all my dear students. Such a big gathering of students, I rarely find. You guys are always very busy spending time. I don't know where you are busy. Most of the time, we talk for the meetings, you don't come. Classes, I don't know. But any gathering is there, busy taking some pizzas, busy taking samosas. I catch hold of some faculty and some of the HODs requesting them to gather the students, because especially when somebody comes from outside for giving some lecture like doctors and all. Recently, our doctor has come giving lecture on cancer and nowadays. Police have come to educate us. That time it is very miserable time for me to gather the students here. But today we are very, very fortunate to have a very colorful and very big gathering of students, and thank each one of you for being present here. I thank all supporting staff, electricians, those and this IT people, including cleaning and sanitation people, those who are with us in the spectacular gathering with these here. Thank each and every one of you for making this function a success. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. I request everyone to please stand for national anthem. Thank you for coming, everyone. Hope we will maintain this relationship of excellence for ages to come. Keep learning, keep growing. Our staff members have arranged a refreshment for all of us. Please enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you very much for participation.
So we have one round of photo session. All we have young wedding planners here, and all planning staff, faculty, sir, director, sir,